Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm giving you an inside peek of my visit to the Knitter's Edge located in Bethlehem, PA. I'm just going to go right into the video and I will try to comment as I'm going through. I turned the sound off because as I was in the store there was a lot of interruptions. Not bad interruptions, you know, the customer service is so great, they kept on checking on me, and then I was getting a lot of comments on my my sweater that I was wearing. So I'm just going to let it play through. I tried to zoom in on prices and some labels, and you'll probably see a couple of repeats, like because I'm circling through the store multiple times, but I will give you as much information as I can with what we're looking at. And I'll be sure to leave all of the information for the store at the end of this video. The Knitter's Edge is located in Bethlehem, PA. It's on 1601 West Broad Street, but like I said, I'll leave more information for you. So I'm in the store. There's a lot of Plymouth yarn. Plymouth yarn is located in Pennsylvania, so they have a ton of the Plymouth yarn collections in the Knitter's Edge, and this is one of them, the Encore. Encore is absolutely gorgeous. A little scratchy for my taste, but it really is beautiful yarn. Some great colors, especially for the fall. I think I zoom in on the prices. I try to zoom in on the prices. I do apologize if the filming is a little off, you know, bouncing everywhere, here and there. It's really difficult sometimes to film in a store and not offend someone or get someone upset, or they're looking at you kind of funny. So I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. This is Galway, and this is also by Plymouth Yarn. I think it's 100% wool, $9.99 per ball. I'm really intentional about what I buy, so I really prefer softer yarn, but I definitely looked at some, you know, I tried to cover as much as I could of what they have in their store, but it's a lot. They have an incredible collection of yarn. If you're ever in the area, I definitely recommend it. And they have a lot of samples that are hanging up near the yarn, and I definitely recommend checking those out. They put a nice explanation, like what yarn they were using for the different samples, to give you some project ideas. So this one here is a made in Italy mercerized cotton, and it's a DK weight. I've never seen it before, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going through like this navy blue phase. So apologies for sticking here in this area for a while, but I was looking at a few color combinations. This green is so gorgeous. I wound up buying a ball of the navy blue and like a brownish beige color, which you'll see soon. And I have a follow-up video with the small haul that I did. I did not purchase much on purpose, because I can go to the store and spend upwards of $200 to $400 on yarn, and then it ends up just sitting in my stash. So I'm trying to be a little more intentional and actually buy the things that I have a project in mind for. So these are the two colors that I wound up purchasing. If you want to check out that video, I will have that posted as well. Sorry if it's not zooming in. But color selection for this yarn, there wasn't many, but the yarn is really, really pretty, and I love the bright colors. I'm not really a fan of like standard white or natural white. I really prefer cream colors. So I was kind of torn between the two. I was like, oh, do I go with the beige? Do I stick with the white? But anyway, this garment here was made with that yarn, and it was really soft, very pretty, a nice summer top for sure. This yarn here, as I was going through my video, I kind of regret not buying a ball or two. I thought it was so pretty, only $8.99, and it's cotton, and there weren't many colorways, but what was there was very pretty. I love the orange, and then this one here reminded me of bubblegum and watermelon for some reason. But very, very gorgeous colorways. I'm pretty sure there's other colors that are offered. They didn't have them in the store, but I kind of regret not getting it. Maybe I'll go online and order some. I don't know. We'll see. So this was some Snugaboo, it's called, $8.99, very thin plushy yarn. I'm not really a fan of like chenille yarns, but they have some, and you'll see more. That one I will go back to. See more of their samples here. This is an anti-pill. That's it, Miramar, also by Plymouth Yarns. Very nice, worsted weight. Great color selection. Switch over behind me. This was very rough. Wasn't a fan of it, but it's pretty cool looking. And they had some interesting colors. I find it interesting, you know, they call it silky wool, but it was really rough to the touch. Not exactly a fan. It almost felt similar to like a raffia in a weird way. So I thought that was interesting. Some more of their samples. And more samples. I was trying to look at these cakes here. They were really nice. Offbeat, $14.99. They're a DK weight cake, and I haven't seen many DK weight cakes. I mean, I don't know, call me crazy, but I felt like most of the cakes that came out, you know, by like Karen, Yarn Inspirations, have always been worsted weight, and these were DK weights. Very nice colorways, and they had a pretty good selection. And this is Spirit. I thought these colors were gorgeous, super bright, great colorways. Here there was a couple of yarns that looked like they were marked down. Then this was an organic cotton here. Very nice colorways as well, very soft. I thought they were really pretty. I don't know, and now that I look back at this video, I'm just thinking to myself, oh man, I wish I picked those up. But I wanted to stay within a budget of $100. I didn't want to spend too much. I came in just under $100. This is another like furry plushy yarn. Wasn't exactly a fan of it, but I'm sure there are some amazing projects out there waiting for yarn like this, like trimming a blanket or a pair of gloves or something. Some more tweeds, and most of these I believe are Plymouth yarn. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry if I'm skipping through a lot of these pretty quickly, but like I said, sometimes filming in a store when it's busy becomes a little tricky. So these were nice. These were like bulky yarn, $17.99. I think they were also, yeah, they're Malabrigo. Very soft. And they had a nice amount of colorways. These balls here, Barocco, I believe it is. I have one of these. It's really, really nice. I think they're like 200 grams or so. That's the Wizard. They're real nice big donut sizes. And then we keep moving on here. A lot of skeins that were so incredibly soft, and these colorways are gorgeous. I mean, super beautiful. These were only $15. Earth yarns, really nice. Kind of sorry I didn't pick up like a couple of these as well, but like I said, I wanted to have projects in mind. This yarn here, very thin. I think it was like a DK weight, but sparkly, very pretty. And there's this scarf that I pull out that was made with this yarn. It was so gorgeous. I thought that was amazing. Very creative makers out here. This yarn was super soft. What is it, Sun Isle? And, or Sea Isle, sorry. I've seen this yarn before. I believe I even purchased this yarn before, but the fact that I caked it up and never made anything out of it just tells me that, like, you know what, as much as I love it, I should have the project in mind before buying it. So I'm sure that if I dig through my stash, I'm gonna come across a couple of cakes of this yarn, but it is really nice. $16.99 per skein, and it is a DK weight. Lots of colorways available. Incredibly soft, super, super soft. I can just picture some really nice summer garments. When I pulled it off of the shelf, it came undone, so I had to kind of like struggle trying to like knot it back together. So I don't know if I may even like go out of focus or drop my camera a bit. I'm not sure. I think I managed. Yep, I managed. Again, these bright colors kind of jump out at you, and you're just like, oh my goodness, what is that? And I love the different projects that they have sitting on top of the shelves to give you an idea of what you can make with some of this amazing yarn. This is more Plymouth yarn, incredible colors. Sorry I didn't zoom in on those. Simply Natural, $25.99. Again, I think these are worsted or category 5 weight yarns. It's super soft, beautiful, beautiful colors. Zoe, I have a couple of those in my stash. Very nice. I haven't made anything yet. This is color spun. Very nice colorways. There's so many incredible colorways, and I had so many ideas in my brain, and I was just like, oh, I want to buy it all. But it's so easy to go into the hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I really had to resist just throwing a bunch of things in a cart. I've never seen this before, Sonata Shima. I believe it's by the same company that makes the Noro yarns, and I'm sure we've seen these before. You know, this is these gorgeous like wool variegated yarns, and they're very pricey. It is Noro. This particular collection, I think it said, what was it, $36.99? And then throughout the store, I saw different collections, also by Noro, and the prices went as high as, I think, $56 or $54. So very pricey. I definitely recommend having a project in mind. These were really pretty. I think they were very much wool. Oh, it's organic, and you could feel the. I mean, I don't want to, because a lot of people like that texture, but I'm not a fan of the texture of wool. I really like softer fabrics, or softer fibers, and this organic merino was not very soft. So that's the vault. This Knitter's Edge, I believe, used to be a bank, so it's a very unique building, but they did a great job, you know, with the layout and all of the different options they had. I mean, aisles of yarn, and then a lot of notions and so forth. So these are new. Verano DK weight, very pretty colors. This was so soft. Baby Llama 100, and they're $25.99 per skein. So incredibly soft. I mean, blew my mind. I really should have bought one of those, but it was amazing. Super soft. I love like alpaca and llama. These bags I'll come back to. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Underneath these bags, these are all on a table, like center of the store when you first walk in, but the yarn there is usually marked down. So I have some more Rocco. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure, but I think this is sesame, and this is more of the Noro. See, that's $50. The colorways are absolutely amazing, but it's very rough. It's very rough yarn, and I'm not really a fan of the inconsistency of the size. You can tell that it's natural, like it's worn. I mean, it's, what is it called? I can't think of the word. I'll probably put it up on the screen. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that yarn. I couldn't see myself spending $50 on that yarn because it's really just the colors I love, not the texture. These skeins were gorgeous. This is the Malabrigo Rios collection, and I wound up buying one of these. These colors are absolutely gorgeous. For $17.99, I'm not upset at that price. The colors are beautiful, and I only bought one skein, but I could see myself getting more because the colorways are absolutely gorgeous. And it was just non-stop. I mean, just like little cubbies and cubbies of the different colorways. So I stayed here for quite a minute. But I love it. It's superwash merino. Feels great. The colors are great. You really can't beat them. I have them wind up the yarn or cake the yarn in the store for me because anytime I try to cake this yarn at home, I usually end up with a tangled mess. So I figured let them do it, let the professionals do it, and they had it done in no time. So, and that's a free service there. Whenever you want your skeins wound, you can just give them your bag. They'll wind it up for you. They'll tie the tag onto the cake, and it's ready to use. So you don't have to worry about a tangled mess. These are really cool. I guess it's like a zodiac line. Very, very pretty. And I'm in like a navy blue phase. I'm shocked I didn't buy that one, but the blues are absolutely gorgeous. I love the natural tones. That whole grain, I really, really love that colorway. This fuchsia is amazing. Beautiful. I think this is the colorway that I actually wound up purchasing. It had that fuchsia in it. If you watch my other video where I show you my little haul, then you could see it when it's caked up. So these are more of just the solid superwash merinos. Lots and lots of colorways. These samples that they have hanging are absolutely stunning. One of the reasons I'm trying to teach myself how to knit now, because I see these different garments and I'm like, I really, really want to learn that. I know that we can make garments as crocheters, but I think it's any fiber arts is beautiful to me, and there's a lot of knitted garments that I really like, so I definitely would love to teach myself. This was stuff I've never seen before. Great prices. Most of the markdown items are in bins like this, and they're typically in the front. That area in front of me was one of the teaching areas. There was a class going on, and we're actually getting towards the end of this video. I'm actually going to cut it off because while I was there was a class happening, and then they saw my sweater, and like everyone stopped and they were like, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. And they started asking questions about the sweater. So I'm just going to cut it off, and then I'll pick up on another video. So stay tuned for part 2. All right.